I was in between semesters of college and took a summer job. I walked into the hospital thinking I needed a job for 4 months. And that summer job has lasted now 42 years. I think what gets me up in the morning into the office by 6 every day is the opportunity to see good in people every day. I work in an environment where we see 500 children every day. And I think when you work with children, you also work in an environment of hope. And that hope is inspiring.
Sharon Goodrich is an amazing leader. She has the ability to really listen to other people and to encourage every one of us, her staff as well as volunteers, to think outside the box. She challenges us, and I think in that we all challenge one another, and it's just a delightful experience. I think she honors volunteers, and she knows what an amazing job they can do and truly help in our community.
Sharon has been a partner, a collaborator with hundreds, if not thousands, of volunteers every year, and she places them and the time that they give to us as a truly cherished gift. And the volunteers have responded for that reason. They are giving of themselves.
Perhaps one of the most rewarding aspects of my job is being inspired and being able to work with volunteers who have a passion to want to help children and families. One day at about 10 o'clock, got a call from the front desk, and they said that there were 2 little old ladies down at the front desk who needed a tour. And I looked at my watch and saw everything I needed to do, and I so wanted to say, ooh, could they come back? But, you know, they were old. I didn't think they would live to come back, so I gave them a little tour, took them back to the lobby, and I kind of wondered what their sense of urgency was. And almost as an afterthought, the one little old lady said, oh, we have a little something for you. And she pulls out this little envelope, she hands it to me, and they pat my hand and say, this is just a little something for whatever the children need. And they start pushing their walkers out of the lobby, and I walk to the elevator, and while I'm standing there waiting for the elevator, I open that little envelope and I pull out a little check for $60,000. I read the zeros on that check about 12 times, and I was so struck by how pure that gift, how unassuming, how sweet that gift was. At the end of the day, when I was getting ready to leave, the volunteer at the front desk asked me if I would stop long enough to accept a contribution. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, I'm on a roll, and I run down the stairs. I'm not sure what I was expecting to see, but what I saw wasn't what I was expecting. It was a little boy about the age of 6, and he was carrying a paper sack. And he pulls out of that sack a bottle of rocks. And in that bottle was a note that, with his little 6-year-old handwriting, that read, Dear Primary Children's Hospital, please give these rocks to a hurt child, or you can put them in the garden where the rain can hit them. They get shiny when wet. You know, whether it's $60,000, a little something for whatever the children need, or a bottle of rocks that get shiny when wet, when given with love and concern for others, it is the perfect gift.
Sharon has been completely dedicated to the mission of the hospital, to the professionalism of the relationship that a development person has with donors. And it has just been an amazing thing to see in Sharon's career how she has immersed herself in that. The early hours, the long days, the late nights, the complete weekends without sleep when we have our telethon. People can tell not only is she doing her job, she is completely committed to the mission that she represents.
I wish to express my heartfelt gratitude as I finish my career. What a wonderful note to finish on. So thank you.